Get into this though. Let me stop yapping. I sound stupid as hell. But we got Hulk versus Godzilla. I'm gonna put my bet in right now. Hulk. Okay, if we talking about World Breaker Hulk, or not even World Breaker Hulk, I say any Hulk in general. Any Hulk in general. Number one, he absorbed gamma radiation, right? Godzilla's laser beam, his strongest ability, is probably not gonna do shit to him. Smart Hulk did a snap, and it did like make him lose his arm pretty much, but he didn't die, and that's like crazy cosmic energy. The radiation that's coming from his blast breath, from Godzilla's blast breath, it's not doing anything to the Hulk. It's not gonna do anything. Give him a shield. It's not doing anything to him, bro. Hulk's whooping Godzilla, I feel like. Because number one, also when he fought not Ragnarok. Yeah, I forgot the character's name in Thor Ragnarok, where he jumped up to that dude and he punched the shit out of him. Like, even though it hit him, like, Godzilla's not seeing him. Then I get Aatrox, bro. Then you're not seeing him. But Hulk's definitely winning this fight. And if Hulk doesn't win this, I'll be very surprised. Because there's also Toba Hulk too. If you know Toba Hulk, bro, do your research. Do your research. And if you think otherwise, so you already know what I'm finna say. Argue with your mama, not me.
The Hulk versus Godzilla.
Like, look at bro. Like dog. Like, are you dead ass?
The Hulk versus.
Look at the picture they used for this nigga, bro. This nigga look like chewed up licorice. Like, bro, this is like the Great Phantom Monster, nigga.
Marvel's Green Goliath against the king of the monsters. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Let me make sure it's loud enough so y'all can hear it, but y'all can also hear me. What is the Hulk is the perform? Alright. Are we gonna act like that didn't happen? The Hulk is the personification of the enemy which lurks under the surface of us all. We have to control that enemy within ourselves, or we can't control the conduct of the world. Bill Bixby. You know what's crazy? The Hulk really is, even though like surface level he is pretty simple, angry, get strong. Bro, he's one of the most complex Marvel characters out there. Just because the way that they write the Hulk being like this whole different being, and that it's not even Bruce anymore, and how they're like literal polar opposites, it's actually crazy how complex the Hulk is. And how, like, even though it's a simple character, he's sick as fuck. Same, that's like how we feel about Goku. Like, Goku's simple. He's simple. Transform, hair color change. But there's more levels. There's levels to it. There's levels to the story. There's levels to the Hulk. Like that picture of Bruce Banner, I think Alex Ross drew it. The picture of Bruce Banner where he's like he's brushing his teeth, or he's looking in like a sink mirror. And like the Hulk is the reflection, and he looks sad as fuck, and the Hulk look angry. Like, bro, like, it's crazy. And you wouldn't think someone like Bruce Banner to be somebody who can turn into a monster who's like super angry and want to kill everything. But shoot, super complex, bro. And like Banner he wasn't able to control it at first. Like when Scarlet Witch took over his mind in Age of Ultron, he was going berserk, bro. That was the last time we ever got good Hulk, bro. That was the last time we had a good Hulk. Oh, besides Ragnarok Hulk. And in the first 5 minutes of Endgame. But everything after that, no. She-Hulk, no. His son, I don't know why they introduced his son. They're just trying to build up to Secret Wars. Once they build up to Secret Wars, they're eventually going to just cut all of that out. Because it's getting a reboot. They have to reboot it. They have to reboot it. It's in such a shithole right now. The games are doing perfect for Marvel. Games are doing perfectly fine for Marvel. But the movies, the shows, they're not doing so well. Fantastic Four was pretty good. Thunderbolts was pretty good. I really like Fantastic Four. But DC right now, even though all they dropped was Superman, bro, they're 1 for 1. You can't go wrong with that. You can't go wrong with that. They're 1 for 1. And then Peacemaker Season 2 already off to a good start. And Peacemaker Season 1 was already good. The Suicide Squad was already good. So in my eyes, they low-key been doing well for a pretty good time. But we gonna get into this. Let me stop yapping. Yap, 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 yap. Yap, 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 yap. Rada, rada.
What is the Hulk?
Look at this
Is he
nigga, bro.
man? Is
The Incredible Hulk. Hulk is the strongest there is.
he
Like, this thing is
monster,
dangerous,
or
bro.
is he both?
He's a mean green smashing machine, the angry son of the Gamma Bomb.
A weapon designed by the greatest gamma scientist of all, Dr. Robert Bruce Banner.
But just
That nigga
before
first
it went
name
off,
Robert?
Bruce
I didn't even know
had
that.
to be a hero and save some dumb schmuck who was hanging around the test site. Damn it, Rick.
That day, Bruce Banner died.
And became the Incredible Hulk. A
Incredible.
pissed-off giant who must be really glad Bruce wears the purple stretch fit.
Standing 8 feet tall and stronger than 10 million men, the Hulk emerges when Banner's anger flares.
Don't make him angry. You won't like him when he's,
When he's angry,
But
you
it's
won't.
even more complex than that. Banner suffers from dissociation.
Low key, the Hulk, besides Spider-Man, I feel like the Hulk got. I feel like Spider-Man didn't get hoed. The Hulk got hoed because his movie was so bad they decided not to do any more movies. And then he was lit as a side character in every single film that he was in until they ruined him and made him Smart Hulk. The Hulk, he's low-key, he's a staple. Everyone still says stuff that the Hulk says. Don't get me angry. You won't like me when I'm angry. Yeah, it's corny, but like, bro, it's iconic. The Hulk, everyone knows who the Hulk is, bro. The Incredible Hulk, green and purple.
Of identity disorder, with many different Hulks embodying alternate personalities.
Like Joe Fixit, the original Grey Hulk. He's a cunning gangster and the only Hulk who's got that drip.
The Devil Hulk is a violent, overprotective personality that Banner unintentionally manifested as a result of his father's abuse.
Holy shit! Somebody actually
Bro, if you getting abused at home, bro, just like stop, bro. Like call for help, or like tell your parents or some shit. That's not right. Words of Plaque Boy Max.
drew this?
But the Hulk everyone knows, the big guy, is known as Savage
1,400
Hulk. It
pounds?
seems he
Is
also-
that even okay for being 8 foot? 1,400 pounds? I think, well, it's definitely just all muscle. But it don't even matter. This dude's like
from parental
super.
abuse,
He's
hence
super
his
powered.
childlike personality. Though I'd argue he's more clever than you'd expect.
The angrier he is, the stronger he gets, with no limit.
Except for one, Bruce Banner. See, Banner's relationship with the Hulk is complicated.
Oh, they hate each other.
Mostly. Occasionally, they can come to an understanding. The alter best representing this would be the Professor Hulk, a balanced blend of Banner's brain and the Hulk's brawn.
It's so poorly balanced because like Bruce Banner is so smart, I guess, that it balances so much. Hulk's still strong, but like, I mean, like this Hulk is still strong, but he nowhere near how he was in the first Avengers movie.
Toughest nerd you'll ever meet. But what about when Bruce takes a step back? If he isn't trying to restrain the Hulk, what do you get?
The Green Scar.
The World Breaker!
Without Bruce's temperament, the Hulk's power and fury surges, mixing Savage's rising strength with the personality and cunning of a warlord. The Green Scar is
Jeez,
no
Warlord
mere
of the Sea. So that means every Emperor is stronger than the Hulk. All right, it's busted. It's over. Story's over. One Piece is stronger. Well, everyone in One Piece is stronger than the Hulk if you're beyond a warlord.
superhero. He's a king.
Said it by Death Battle, and I value what they say.
50 billion tons of rock. Jump from New Mexico to Florida.
Okay, no
in a
one in One
single
Piece doing
bound
that.
And shake all the dimensions.
He said England to Mexico.
Jump from New Mexico to Florida in a single bound and shake all the dimensions connected by the crossroads at once. He was pinned down by the spear of Proxima Midnight, which holds the weight of a star, and was fine. And when we say World Breaker, we mean it. While sparring with Red She-Hulk, the two of them shattered a whole planet.
At one point, he was bound in chains forged from the
Like it gets to a point, right, where like niggas is just getting so strong. Like I would hate to live in these universes. Like it would be cool to be a superhero, but I feel like if you want to like to be a superhero, supervillains have to exist. And I wouldn't want that because no one's surviving. Like nobody's surviving that. Like this is not fun. This is not fun.
essence of the first firmament, the manifestation of the first universe, which could bind eternity itself. Not even Galactus was capable of saving eternity alone, and the Hulk just broke it. by himself.
Maybe Thor should rethink calling himself the strongest Avenger, especially since the Avengers first assembled because none of them could take down Hulk on their own.
Speaking of Thor,
Ready to take control
Oh,
of
we got ads, y'all. I'm broke. I don't have YouTube Premium. Everybody follow and give me more watch time and sub up so I can get YouTube Premium so you guys don't have to get ads and I don't have to get ads so we can have fun watching videos. Type shit. Appreciate that. I could have had time to skip the ad, but I decided to yap instead. Don't punish me for it. My apologies. Alright, there you go. Oh, let me pause it. Fuck. Alright, cool. Where my mouse at? Yo, how I change my mouse? Because it's purple and I kind of can't see it. It's been purple for a minute.
Even when he held the Odin Force, with which he could command his hammer through infinite distances and match the power of Null, who killed countless Celestials.
Null's strong as hell. I still haven't seen the third Venom movie. I low-key gotta watch it just because I want to see Null. I want to see what they do with him. I haven't seen it yet. It's not spoiled for me either. But I want that, and I also want to know what they're gonna do with the Venom symbiote that got left in Peter's universe. That better be in Brand New Day. If it's not, then it doesn't make any sense. But
Mjolnir can cross the universe in seconds.
Hulk tore a universe apart with just a clap. Good luck with that, Hammer Man. But the green guy's got way more going on than just brute strength.
As the Hulk's power stems from gamma, he can
Marvel
utilize
Rivals
and absorb it and other radiation in various ways.
Yeah, like regenerating from fatal wounds. Even getting ripped apart by Wolverine barely slows him down.
And the angrier he gets, the more regenerating cells his body produces.
It
crazy.
gets weirder.
He's a zombie.
Did you know that if he absorbs enough gamma, he can shoot lasers from his eyes and read people's minds? Oh.
I didn't even know that. The Hulk is busted. Like, the Hulk is like a supercharged battery that you can like still charge up. Like, you can overcharge. It's like working overtime. Like that extra money on your paycheck. Bro, the more you work somebody, the more money they gonna get. More you get this dude angry. I didn't know he can read people's minds.
Oh, also, he can see ghosts and give him a good old-fashioned Hulk smash.
Hulk can break through the boundaries of comic book.
I'm glad I'm watching this
themselves.
video because I'm now realizing that the Hulk is more like, yeah, I said that he was a complex character, but I really thought he was just an angry dude with a split personality that made him, that was just evil. Well, not evil, but like was just raged. But like, this is like a whole different thing. Like, this is, I feel like the Hulk's other form, like Bruce Banner's other form, the Hulk, is like this cosmic being. Like, it has to be this once in a lifetime being that exists. And then like it found a host. It's like a symbiote. It found a host. But it's permanent.
White between panels, a gutter space beyond time and concept.
What, like how She-Hulk can for some reason break the fourth wall and talk to the reader? Oh, wait, that makes sense now. It's all gamma.
Exactly. In real life, gamma ray.
That show was cool. It was cool. It was alright. We're gonna see She-Hulk again. She-Hulk would be cooler if the regular Hulk was there, but it's not. It's Professor.
Are electromagnetic radiations similar to X-rays.
But in Marvel Comics, gamma comes from hell.
On Earth 616, gamma radiation is an electromagnetic frequency that can manifest as either a wave, a particle, or something else. Something that nobody really understands.
Except for Bruce.
That's right. Dr. Banner is a certified genius with 7 PhDs. According to Norman Osborn, he's the 4th smartest.
Norman Osborn wavy. Norman Osborn's wavy.
Genius with 7 PhDs. According to Norman
Oh my gosh. That nigga wavy.
Osborn, he's the 4th smartest person on the planet.
And that's comparing him to big brains like Reed, Doom, and Tony.
Banner built the Her Collider
He is
Synchrotron,
smart as
a
hell.
machine that can scan the entire multiverse with the speed of a hypermind. He created the Gamma Core, which could rupture space-time between universes. He built an interstellar radio on a deserted planet without any pre-established technology. He wired up Hulk like a starship, piloting him from the mindscape within. He even built an ultimate nullifier. In fact, the original intent of his Gamma Bomb was to be non-lethal, only targeting inorganic material.
But Thunderbolt Ross wanted something with a bit more boom. They can't blame him.
Fearing its ramifications, Banner developed the Gamma Bomb on his own, keeping its design secret. In the process, he tapped into an unknown form of gamma energy that breaks down reality and mutates it beyond actuality. On that fateful day, He opened the green door.
The
You know how
green
we
door,
said
bro.
The bomb killed Bruce? That wasn't some flowery metaphor or whatever. He died and came back as Hulk.
Came back.
That's the picture. That's the picture I'm talking about.
Flowery metaphor or whatever. He died and came back as
I think that's the picture I'm. This is crazy. Like imagine, like look at his head. Look how big this nigga head is. This nigga Bruce. Nah, clips.
Hulk came back from the below place, the hell beneath hell, the lowest possible dimension of reality.
It's trippy, but whenever Hulk dies, he goes there. Then a green door opens and he goes back to where he was before. Easy as that. It doesn't matter if he's been atomized, sliced up into jars, or digested by werewolves. If he goes through the door, he's back, ready to rumble. The green door did get locked into a red door, but he's easily broken through it.
So he's immortal. What did I say? Gamma mutates who are aware of the green door regenerate faster than those who aren't. Power Man once used the green door to return from being atomically shattered into nothing. So Hulk is a being from a place of the lowest possible place of reality is where Hulk's from. So Hulk's like a stand. Right? JoJo's reference? No?
Multiple times.
Blue No? One Piece? Green Door? The Door fruit? Is Hulk just a glorified Door man? Argue with your mama, not me, bro.
Not a problem.
It turns out that third form of Gamma, this anomaly from the bedrock of hell,
That nigga look like a
spawns
worm.
from none other than the one below all. The
Okay.
dark side of the one above,
Above all.
That's right. God has a Hulk, and it wants Bruce to bring about the end of all things. But Hulk just said, nah.
So, what is the Hulk? An uncontrollable monster? A prison for a tortured soul? A super weapon?
They could have
for
spazzed on a
Armageddon?
Hulk
Don't
series.
overthink it, Wiz. Hulk
Because
is
who wouldn't want to go see Big Green Man smash buildings for 2 hours? I would love to see that. I would love that.
Hulk, and Hulk's the strongest one there is.
Hulk is the strongest there is. You be getting mad. That's when we sending chills through my spine when he says, "Our Godzilla is the son of the atomic bomb. He is a nightmare created out of the darkness of the human soul. He is the sacred beast of the apocalypse."
The year was 1946. The press gathered at Bikini Atoll to witness the
Okay, so if Godzilla is based off of a nuke, does that mean that he's power scaled to a nuke? That's what I'm gonna assume. He's power scaled to a nuke. Is Hulk stronger? Like, is Hulk stronger than a nuke? I think so. I think Hulk's stronger than a nuke. Now, probably not like MCU Hulk, but like the strongest version of Hulk versus the strongest version of Godzilla. I don't know what the strongest version of Godzilla is, but strongest version of Hulk. I feel like if the strongest version of Hulk punches the ground, he can do nuclear power. I don't know. I'm just yapping though.
power of the nuclear bomb. But many leagues beneath their feet, something ancient stirred.
Godzilla, the king of the monsters. He was pretty.
It's crazy how they made these movies back in the day.
Ever, so he swam to Japan for one hell of a crash out.
Japan was still recovering from the war, so seeing this mutilated radioactive monster towering high like a mushroom cloud wasn't just frightening, it seemed prophetic. The bomb
This is a
was
classic.
just the beginning. Man had sparked the end of times.
Complete with googly eyes and the most epic roar ever.
Over the years, there have been many iterations of the beast.
Between movies, TV, comics, and cartoons, there's
It's
at
so
least
silly how they used to
27
record it.
different Godzillas stomping around, not including Manila, the Scrappy Doo of kaiju. Sorry, that's insulting to Scrappy Doo.
Despite the variety,
That shit looks
Godzilla
awful.
is somewhat consistent, so we'll examine his entire history, focusing on the larger releases. In most iterations, Godzilla is a rare theropod that went dormant for millions of years before nuclear bombs mutated it into a gargantuan radioactive monster.
Standing 165 feet tall, at minimum, Koji smashes through skyscrapers with ease. He's so casual about bullets and rockets, they might as well be gnats. And the bombs did so much more than just pump up his size. He's got atomic breath.
A concentrated beam or spray of radioactive heat. With an estimated range of 1,100 miles, it can exceed 500,000 degrees Celsius, almost 90 times hotter than the surface of the sun.
But depending on how much radiation he's absorbed, or life energy from a giant pterodactyl, he can do way more with it.
His red spiral ray is a supercharged version that doubles in heat and power, and spins.
Or he can blast it out of his back and fly. Well, he could always do that, I guess. Look at him go.
With enough energy built up, Godzilla can
look like a
blast
fetus.
nuclear pulse out of his whole body, creating a massive wave of atomic destruction.
His breathing laser can even break through dimensions, like when he found himself face to face with a giant mech piloted by Hatsune Miku.
What kind of crossover is this?
No idea how to
My bad,
code or
y'all.
Where to start?
I got
Check out
ads. I
Base
told y'all.
44. I
Help me
built this
become
kit.
a
Also
Twitch
a number
affiliate.
of era-exclusive powers.
Share this with all your
Godzilla
homies. Share this
can
with your
fire rays
friends.
from
Just
his
follow
tail.
up. That's all it takes.
Hanna-Barbera
Following's
Godzilla
free.
can fire-
Hey, following's free. I know y'all like free stuff. Who doesn't like free stuff? Follow for free. It's free.
Rays from his eyes. Pew, pew.
Effectively a living nuclear reactor, Shin possesses a natural phased array radar that can detect and attack threats automatically. And Godzilla Earth, who grew over 1,000 feet tall across 2,000 years, could make a barrier only penetrable by kaiju that can bypass physics.
And don't forget,
Godzilla's
Big Jake
horrifying,
and
bro.
Bo with
Imagine-
the best of 'em.
imagine looking
After
outside
Charles
and that's the
Barkley
first
got
thing you
his own
see.
pair of Nikes, Godzilla got busy.
Yeah, I remember that
You
picture.
know, it's kind of hard to emphasize just how impressive
Oh,
and terrifying Godzilla can be.
he hit now.
Oh yeah? Why don't you find a
He hit
better
down.
spokesperson for Dr. Pepper? Fine, let's talk about when his presence boiled the entire Arctic Ocean, or how he picked up and threw Biolante, which weighed 200,000 tons, or when he no-sold not one, not two, but 3 meteors.
Including the Permian period extinction event that happened about 200 million years ago.
Then he went to hell, fought some fucked up versions of God and Satan, and atomic breath at Space Godzilla so hard that he blew up the whole planet. That's scary enough for you? God, I want a Dr. Pepper.
With such
Okay,
awesome might,
I
he's
don't
battled
know.
the most dangerous of foes, like
I don't
King
know.
Ghidorah and Gigan. In Godzilla vs. Megalon, Gigan flew from the M Hunter Nebula to Earth in 24 seconds, and that nebula is 30,000 light years away.
But sadly,
Godzilla has fought Space Godzilla multiple times, who flew from a black hole to Earth in a short span of time. The power scaling is not equal.
OG
I'ma still say
got
Hulk.
done in by
I don't
the
know. We gonna
cruelest
see.
weapon ever.
We gonna see. I'ma still say him though.
Oxygen Destroyer.
I need some
Developed
water.
in
Hold on, chat. I need water. And the bottle's not full. We back. We back. I got my water bottle. My water bottle. I got that water bottle. The water bottle. All right.
Secret by Dr. Serizawa, this weapon could suffocate and liquefy molecules. The ramifications of such a weapon were so detrimental, Serizawa took the secrets of its design to his early grave.
He got lucky. It doesn't matter what you throw at Godzilla.
Ooh, that's
He
cool.
never really dies. You can blow off his head, explode him from the inside, or crush him in a black hole. Then he'll come back.
Or evolve into an even more powerful form. Godzilla's always possessed heightened adaptation.
So Hulk and
but many
Godzilla is immortal.
iterations clearly showcase instantaneous evolution.
In
Ew.
super forms, he's gone full shonen and powered up a few times. So much so, he almost kicked off a nuclear winter just by existing.
Even the oxygen destroyer could not permanently end the first Godzilla. His ghost possessed a robot.
Radiation's
his own
ineffective
summoned
against
another Godzilla,
Hulk.
and he rose as an undead revenant hell-bent on destroying Japan.
Okay, why Japan? Couldn't he pick on some other country?
He stomped around the Americas a few times, but it just isn't the same. Godzilla is intrinsically linked with Japan, a symbol of both their devastation and resilience. A reminder of the threat of nuclear war and what awaits those who peer too deeply into the unknown. But also, Japan's in Godzilla's perceived territory. To him, a stomping through Osaka is just another patrol.
He's not always so bad, though. He can be super protective, defending other monsters, his own kid, and sometimes even people. I'd say there's two types of Godzillas: the monster of nature's wrath and the guardian of planet Earth.
Well, there is a third type, but to understand that, we should first answer a question. How does Godzilla walk?
On two legs, Wiz, obviously.
But according to Square Cube law, those legs should be crushed under his own weight.
Oh god, here we go again.
A creature like Godzilla cannot realistically exist. This proved to be an elusive question for decades, even highlighted in Shin Godzilla, until a new theory was presented in the anime Singular Point. If Godzilla can't exist in our reality, what if he's from a different one?
What? Like he's an alien from another dimension?
Exactly! What if all kaiju come from a higher plane of existence with no regard for the known laws of physics? This dimension enters our reality in the form of archetype, a transtemporal conceptual particle.
It's that red dust that's floating all over the place.
This archetype can enter any timeline to terraform the Earth and all of reality so that kaiju can exist. This theoretically explains why various Godzillas appear in so many universes. They all trace back to one singular point: Godzilla Ultima.
Sporting the wide grin of a demonic
What is
Oni,
that?
Ultima is vicious.
Hey,
Just
yo!
walking through Tokyo started a demonic Oni. Ultima is
Actually, I don't think the Hulk beating this nigga, bro. I don't think the Hulk's beating him. This is horrifying. This look like a tattoo. This shit look horrifying.
vicious. Just walking through Tokyo started 1,000 earthquakes around Japan. Even his own blood is a weapon.
Over 300 feet.
1,000 earthquakes. Bro, we don't even get, I don't know how many earthquakes we get a year, but earthquakes aren't even that much. Let me knock on wood before I jinx that hoe. This nigga Godzilla caused 1,000 earthquakes with one step. Imagine every step of earthquake.
Tall and growing ever more as archetype distorts the universe, Ultima's existence implies a far more complex origin for all Godzillas. Godzilla is a test for humanity.
Multiple Godzilla timelines are referenced in the credits of each episode, a singular point implying a connection. The anime also references a 1954 Godzilla attack like in the original.
A challenge laid out by an eldritch entity from a dimension we are incapable of perceiving or comprehending.
It's kind of like how when we move an object and its shadow changes, we get why that happened. But to someone who exists in only a 2D plane, the shadow looks like it just randomly transformed into something totally different. Crazy to think about. Come a really long way.
That's
from
a
Big
weird,
Lizard
really
Smash Building,
weird
huh?
point
This shadow,
to think
this
about.
wannabe god desires to play with and destroy every single universe.
And Godzilla is its avatar.
Through Ultima, this entity sees the universe as
Wait, this is how Godzilla's been working this whole time? He's not just a kaiju who's just kaijuing? It's deeper than that? It's deeper than rap? A baby's involved? Yo, so Godzilla Ultima is the original host, and so he's Null, and the Godzilla that we're seeing and all the different Godzillas are all like hosts, like are all avatars, like how Galactus, well in MCU now he's a Nexus being, and he has different hosts, like he has different Silver Surfers.
as an interactable fiction and can control causality. Ultima himself is a singular point, one of many gateways through which the entity can tamper with reality.
Think of it this way. If something happens that the entity doesn't like, it can just say, that thing didn't actually happen, and presto, it no longer happened.
That's not to say such an event can't happen in the moment of occurrence, but the entity disconnects cause and effect, and nullifies events in retrospect without regard for time.
And now my head hurts. TLDR, Ultima tried to bring about a catastrophe that would end the universe in like a week's time. So, a wacky robot and a time-traveling Alexa used a supercomputer and this familiar-looking doohickey,
The orthogonal diagonalizer.
to zap all of Archetype into its final form, cutting off the entity's connection to the universe.
But not killing it, because while each Godzilla has its differences, one thing remains certain.
Godzilla is immortal, and that makes him the king.
Both of them are immortal.
Look at the skulls, gaze into their eyes. Now you are completely hypnotized. You've fallen into my evil trap. I order you right now, go to deathbattle.gg.
I'm not listening.
Whiz, it
I have
didn't
no
work.
money.
They're still here.
What?
I'm a brand new streamer.
No, Boomstick, this is terrible. How can I get them to go to the Death Battle website?
Just tell them about all the cool Death Battle stuff they'll find, like a bunch of exclusive merch, every episode ever, even ones not on YouTube, and a bunch of behind-the-scenes goodies. So how about it, guys? Go to www.deathbattle.gg.
All right, you heard him. Don't make a liar out of Boomstick. Go to deathbattle.gg. All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a Death Battle!
All right. Let's see this. Let's see what it's talking about, man.
Godzilla has reached the city. So far, the evacuation is... Wait, look!
These are Marvel Rivals model. Because it's free. That's not gonna do shit, Hulk. Hulk is fast as fuck though. He can like tear off one of his spikes and just stab him in the face with it. Yup.
All right, Hulk. Time for me to take over. We don't want any trouble.
No! Hulk stays!
Oh, so you tear off one of his spikes and stab him in the face with that, bro? He's tanking that.
Get my shield!
Oh, he just went Broly.
Think you're strong?
Yeah, I'm telling you, Hulk can absorb that, bro.
In the world!
Full counter. He's blew his head off. Oh, it regenerated. Don't do it again. Jeez. Oh yeah, Hulk. Turn up. Turn up. Who won? I would say Hulk definitely won that fight, bro.
Stupid lizard.
Oh, this is where Ultima comes in? Yup.
I think I understand.
I understand it now. Ultimate Godzilla.
It's been days since the battle began, and the red dust is spreading. Godzilla has grown in size, but we believe we are...
How does it work?
Where did he get the Infinity Gauntlet from? Oh, because he has Bruce Banner. Bruce Banner built something for him? Yeah, clips.
1,000,000,000,000,000 trillion to 1 and rising. That's the odds. Chance to nullify the madness behind the monster. 2 + 2 is 5. A right angle is 80 degrees. This element is beyond what we can perceive. Like gamma. 1,000 times. 1,000,000. 1,000,000,000,000. I just need 1.
Oh, yeah.
You did it, big guy. We did it.
KO!
Yep.
Okay, run this
Thank you very
puppy.
much.
What happened?
It's complicated, so let's break this down into 3 categories. First up, power. Most
Thank you very
versions of
much.
Godzilla can shrug off black holes and extinction level events, tag beyond light speed foes like Gigan, blow up planets. However, the Hulk is beyond that.
The big guy
Thank you.
clapped a universe to bits and shook the infinite dimensions linked to the crossroads. In a straight fight with a classic Godzilla, 616 Hulk smashes the power advantage.
But factoring in Ultima changes things. The entity sees all of space-time and can manipulate its results at a whim. No matter how strong the Hulk got, Ultima could potentially negate it.
But Hulk broke chains made of the first firmament, which could overwhelm eternity.
An abstract concept of a being not entirely unlike Ultima's entity.
Even a small piece of the first firmament could break the multiverse. Plus, Hulk kept up with Odin Force Thor, who is also on a celestial level of power.
So the gap in power becomes nebulous. Still, unless Hulk could remove Ultima from the equation, neither held a clear advantage in power and stats.
Especially when you look at their immortality.
This was practically a never-ending death loop. Even with
Yeah.
their healing factors, both could technically kill each other, but then just come right back.
The green door instantly appears when Hulk goes to the below place, and the higher dimensional entity could always summon a replacement Godzilla avatar. So both Hulk and Godzilla could not stay dead.
Unless they could somehow prevent what was happening in those other dimensions. So let's examine the layers of their multiverses. Marvel's Cosmos has infinite higher dimensions,
Yep.
which themselves are transcended by the astral plane, the superflow, and so on until you reach the House of Ideas, the domain of the one above all.
Since the one below all mirrors the one above all, the below place mirrors the House of Ideas. Get it?
In comparison, the cosmos of Godzilla's multiverse is just as vast and infinite, but does not have the same sort of transcending layers above and below. This means the below place, the Hulk's respawn point and source of power, is out of the entity's reach.
So the real question is, if they both can't die and Ultima's entity can't affect the below place, could Hulk somehow stop the entity before it destroyed the universe?
It all comes down to Gamma and Archetype. Ultima was defeated in the anime by using a trans-temporal superdimension calculator operating at infinite speeds to activate the orthogonal diagonalizer, turning Archetype against itself.
Ultima endlessly spews this stuff, so there's plenty to work with. And Hulk can reach into comic book gutter space, so he should be able to reach through a singular point. But that's not enough.
Fortunately for Hulk, it just so happens he knows someone who, like scientists who have defeated Godzilla in the past, is an expert on particles from a greater dimension that mutate reality beyond our understanding.
Who made
Who's
a device
fucking
with those
Banner?
particles that
2v1
break space-time,
situation.
like the diagonalizer? Who made a supercomputer that scanned the infinite multiverse with the speed of a hypermind, like the dimension calculator? Hell, the guy made an interstellar radio out of sticks and stones in a matter of days, and even built an ultimate nullifier. It's like he was made for this.
The Green Door waits for no Hulk, including Banner. Even if Ultima's catastrophe destroyed the universe, the door could deposit Banner in a different universe and he could continue the fight.
He had all the time in the infinite multiverse.
There was only one way this could end, and only one person who could make it so.
Even among gods and monsters.
Thank you very
man
much.
Was the Ultima weapon.
The winner is Bruce Banner.
I called it. All right, everybody follow. So if you watch all the way through here, you gotta follow, you gotta sub up, you gotta like, you gotta share with all your homies, because we just predicted that. It was a 50-50 chance. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't care. Simple as that.